Hi, Brad Davis here to talk about the memory linking method and how it can improve your child's learning potential. Using memory linking to recall a series of objects or a story in sequential order is a learning method originally developed by the early Greeks. They used visual metaphors to sequentially link their orations together into a cohesive lecture. One way to utilize memory linking is explained by Dr. Shichida, director of over 450 accelerated education child academies throughout Asia. In our classrooms, he says, the teacher places 10 different photographic cards on a whiteboard. The student starts to connect the cards to each other with a story, which creates a picture in the mind, facilitating memorization. He says with practice, students no longer need the verbal connections. They can easily remember 40 to 50 images. For many kids, even 100 cards aren't a problem. In his book, Rhythms of Learning, Don Campbell talks about this method. While short-term memories can be stored as images, they are often stored by sound, especially in the recall of words and letters. In general, short-term memory has the ability to hold about 7 bits of information. When related groups of information are bonded together, they may be remembered as 1 bit of information, and the volume that can be stored increases. We found that when humor or silliness are introduced with memory linking, almost anyone can remember 100 or more objects in perfect sequential order and usually very quickly. We use silliness along with Shishida's learning method in our silly stories sequential memory games. We found that telling children funny, nonsensical stories to tie images together prove a very memorable way of teaching anyone, even very young children, to easily remember and recall 100 objects in sequential order.
The tow truck, not looking where he was going, drove right into a barrel. And the barrel got rolled up in a giant wave. Then the wave splashed right into a soup pot. But in the soup pot was a telephone which kept ringing and ringing.
The system used in Silly Story also helps children become accustomed to thinking habits that bypass logical thought. According to experts, developing out-of-the-box thinking ignites abilities that can lead to great discoveries or unique solutions to problems that defy logical reasoning. To find out more about our Silly Story game pack, visit ilearnfaster.com. Also, these memory linking games are included as part of our Accelerated Education subscription program for children. Are you ready to unlock your child's full potential? Discover how much more your child can learn by visiting us today.